Good day, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for April 29th to May 5th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Universe speak, Spirit's guide. What needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. King of Spades, Seven of Hearts, Ten of Diamonds. Nice. And, the Ace of Diamonds, also very nice. So, your general energy for the week is the Ace of Diamonds. Good news. So there's good news going to come into you. This might be one-time good news, or this could be multiple pieces of good news, since it's in your general energy for the week. But this is going to lead to new positive success in your life. And this is through either a letter, a gift, or possibly even an email. Now, you might fear whatever this good news is. Like, let's say it's a job. It doesn't have to be a job. It can be learning how to play guitar, or you got a guitar, or whatever, But let's say it's a job. Let's say it's a job offering coming in. You might fear it because you feel like you're either unqualified or couldn't handle it or whatever, but the cards say no, go for it. Even if you're not qualified, right, you can always learn. You can always learn about whatever it is, and continue to learn and get better at it. So don't fear whatever the good news is. It's good news for a reason. Go for it instead. Push past that fear and just go for it. At the beginning of the week, it looks like you're going to be in a leadership role. Now that's very well where this good news could come from, is by being a leader, or it could be you becoming a leader. But either way, you need to lead with your head. Definitely lead with your head. Don't lead with your ego. It's really simple when we become a leader to lead with our ego, because, well, why are we a leader? Usually it's because we're the best at what we do, right? But the thing is that can really go to our heads, and we could just negate everybody's advice or ideas, or whatever. But what you need to do is you need to use your head. Take people's advice. The people that you're leading, take their advice. Take in their ideas. It doesn't mean that you have to use their advice or whatever, but it's good to take it in and think about it and figure it out. And by doing so, if you don't agree with what they want, you at least took the time out to think about it. And by doing so, that will help them to follow you easier. If you're an egotistical ass and you're like, I don't care about your advice, I don't care about your stupid ideas, people aren't going to follow you. They're not going to want to. They're not going to want to back you up. They're just going to pretty much move away from you. In the middle of the week, you need to stop. You're doing too damn much. You got the Seven of Hearts here, and you're doing too damn much either at work, or you're doing too damn much for others, and you need to cut that fat, cut it off. And rethink your priorities, because most likely your priorities are hurting because you're doing too much of something else. And you need to focus on number one. You need to focus on you, and you need to focus on your priorities one at a time. Finish them, get them finished, and repeat, and do the next priority. And don't worry about cutting out the fat. Like, say you're doing something, you've been doing extra for somebody, and you cut it off, and they might try to guilt trip you into feeling bad that you're cutting them off. Don't feel bad, okay? People can handle shit themselves. You need to focus on number one right now. It is not time to be doing a bunch of crap for other people when your crap, your priorities are hurting from it. So, at the end of the week, the Ten of Diamonds, you have a chance to make it rain. Success, yeah. But the thing is that you have to leave your comfort zone. Now, I know we love our comfort zone, right? It's in the name. But the thing is that we do not move further into life. We do not gain new wisdom and new things in life if we sit in our comfort zone. Because it's like sitting in just, dead water in a boat, and you're just not going to move. You have to leave that and go through the unpleasantness of leaving your comfort zone and doing something that you might not really want to do. Like, for instance, say you don't like to golf, but one of your friends has asked you now to go golfing with them, and that's something that just is not in your comfort zone. Well, you might want to put on them ugly clothes and go golfing, because there's a good chance that you meet somebody that helps you make it rain to be successful, or perhaps you get an idea while you're out there, golfing, and you get an idea of something that could really pay off and make it rain and make you successful. But either way, something's going to happen if you leave your comfort zone at the end of the week. So, yeah, great news coming in. Do not fear it. Which, I mean, I really feel like this is probably when you leave your comfort zone, that's when you're going to get this good news. And you might fear that good news. So there's a lot of unpleasantness going on here at the end of the week, I feel. But leadership, make sure to lead with your head. Take in people's advice and whatnot. Don't be an ass. Definitely stop doing too much for somebody. I feel like this is one person you're just doing too much for, and you need to stop, because your own priorities are hurting from it. You need to think of number one, and it is okay to think of number one. The thing is that in the end, we got us. We got ourselves. So you got to take care of you. And leave that comfort zone. Leave that comfort zone, and don't fear good news when it comes. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards got to say. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? And that card is the Queen of Wands. Okay. So the Queen of Wands, she works in the garden with the gardeners. She leads. She's a leader, but she leads by example. If people are out there picking cotton, she's out there picking cotton. If nobody's out there mowing the lawn, she starts mowing the lawn, and that makes other people follow her. And that's kind of like what you need to do with your leadership. Yeah, you're a leader, you're on top, you're bossing people around, but you need to get in there and get your hands dirty, and that'll make your people follow you more. So that's how I feel, is that this has a lot to do with your leadership, but possibly even here too, because by stopping and helping this person with all their shit and dealing with your own priorities, and possibly even telling them, look, I got to deal with my priorities, you got to deal with your priorities, by example, right? Work on your own priorities and let this person work on their priorities. All right. So, yeah, lead by example. Get your hands dirty, get on in there, and do the work with your workers. Stand by them. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way. And if it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, know it just popped in my head. This leadership can be a family. This doesn't have to be work. This can be your family that you're leading. This cutting off fat can be a family member that you're cutting off. So just remember that. Now, where was I? Anyway, until next time, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.